So I just read an amazing blog that I will link to below that made an extremely well thought out argument about how even in nature there is exploitation, and how it's there even cryptically. Like, you think you know the surface of the exploitation, and then when you delve deeper into the struggle and the turmoil that goes on in all living creatures. And, this blog got me to thinking about how, in another way, I could expose moderators for the exploiters and the rapists that they are. Here you go and make intelligent, well thought out content. Whether you be doing YouTube videos, or posting on a forum, or writing a blog, for example. An intelligent, sensational blog such as this one. And, the moderators exploit you for your labor. They use that to make their money, to make themselves popular, to give their site momentum, and then they turn around and ban you. Because they think they have the right to do that because they own the means of production. Because they own the website, even though they're not the ones writing the content. They're not the ones thinking it up. They're not the ones even putting it out there. They in no way contribute to the process that goes into circulating well thought out arguments. They have no concept of introducing positive rhetoric into the discussion table. They do not contribute. They do not bring life into anything. They only dictate where life can begin and end. They are nothing more than entropy. They are nothing more than the decay of intelligent discussion. Because what else can they be? They obviously have no skill of their own, or else they would be writing blogs, and they would be making YouTube videos. Not the other way around. They're not the ones working, you are. Therefore, you own the means of production. That's why it's the dictatorship of the proletariat. It is the dictatorship of the workers. The workers are the one that make everything. The workers are the one that bust their ass. The workers are the one that give their blood and sweat and tears and souls to this industry, to every industry. And yet there is only an elite few people deciding who can and cannot work, whose content is and is not acceptable, who is and is not considered legitimate within that field. It is wrong. It is immoral. And most of all, it is criminal. It is actually a criminal enterprise that could put people in prison were you to pressure it hard enough. So you need to start doing that. You need to start reporting moderators to the Federal Bureau, to the police, to whatever, government institution you wish to report them to, or, if need be, if you just see a moderator, beat the ever-living crap out of them. Because they are just lawless scum that do not care about you, they don't care about your family, they don't care about if you live or fucking die. All they care about is just leeching off of you, sucking the blood right out of your goddamn neck, and existing as a parasitical organism. It is time to cut them off. That's all I have to say.